Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. So be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Busy slate today. Starting with the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Detroit Tigers. Arizona opening up as road favorites at -130. Detroit plus 105 with the over-under at 9. Arizona coming into this matchup 38-25. Detroit 26-35. Pitching for Arizona is Ryan Nelson with an ERA of 5.40. Pitching for the Tigers is Matthew Boyd with an ERA of 5.57. Nelson, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 0 strikeouts. Boyd, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts. Arizona on a 3-game winning streak. They're 8-2 in their last 10, beating Detroit yesterday 11-6. Detroit 1-9 in their last 10. Yeah, they're on a 7-game losing streak right now. It's been rough for Detroit here. And yeah, I think I'm going to roll with the Diamondbacks on the road. Next matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the Chicago White Sox. Miami opening up as road favorites at -120. The White Sox plus 100 with the over-under at 8.5. Miami coming into this matchup 35-29. The White Sox 29-36. Pitching for the Marlins is Sandy Alcantara with an ERA of 5.19. Pitching for the White Sox is Michael Kopech with an ERA of 4.33. Alcantara, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Kopech, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Miami losing to the White Sox yesterday 2-1, ruining their little 6-game win streak that they were on. The White Sox playing well right now, though. They're playing good. Miami is just 3-7 against the White Sox. Sandy really hasn't been that good on the mound this season. He's given up 9 runs in his last 2 starts here. And I think I'm going to take a shot with the White Sox plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Reds versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -195. The Reds plus 145 with the over-under at 8.5. Reds coming into this matchup 29-35. Cardinals 27-37. Pitching for the Reds is Andrew Abbott with an ERA of 0. Pitching for the Cardinals is Miles Mikolas with an ERA of 3.74. Abbott, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Mikolas, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. The Reds losing to the Cardinals yesterday 7-4. Cardinals finally, on a little 2-game winning streak. I mean, they've still played very horribly here. Abbott looked good. He's only pitched 1 time this season. Pitched a perfect game. Looked good in his debut here. I'm still just not sold on paying this high price tag for the Cardinals. And I'm going to take the Reds plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus the Toronto Blue Jays. I actually can't find any info on this game. Don't know what the deal is with this game. So we will see what happens. And yeah, there's literally no line or anything, which isn't good. So maybe this game's getting postponed or something. I'm not sure. But we'll see what happens with this matchup. Next matchup, we've got the San Diego Padres versus the Colorado Rockies. Padres opening up as big road favorites. Actually, it's normal road favorites at -130. Rockies plus 120 with the over-under at 12.5. A big over-under today. Padres coming into this matchup 30-33. The Rockies 26-39. Pitching for the Padres is Ryan Weathers with an ERA of 5.09. Pitching for the Rockies is Kyle Freeland with an ERA of 4.06. Weathers, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 4 runs, had 1 strikeout. Freeland, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 1 strikeout. Padres beating the Rockies yesterday 9-6. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Rockies on a 5-game losing streak right now. Padres are 5-2 against Colorado, so they've been very good head-to-head. Neither pitcher's been very amazing on the mound, but I'm still going to roll with the Padres on the road in this one. Next matchup, we've got the Kansas City Royals versus the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles opening up as home favorites at -145. The Royals +125 with the over-under at 9.5. Royals coming into this matchup 18-45. Baltimore 39-24. Pitching for the Royals is Brady Singer with an ERA of 6.45. Pitching for the Orioles is Cole Irvin with an ERA of 10.38. Singer, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Irvin, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The Royals on a 4-game losing streak, losing to Baltimore yesterday 3-2. Baltimore on a 2-game winning streak. Royals just 1-5 against Baltimore, 0-5 on the road right now. Neither pitcher's been very good on the mound. Irvin's been pretty bad on the mound for the Orioles here, and as long as if he can just have a decent game and not as bad, Orioles should win this game pretty easy. I'm still going to roll with the Orioles at home. Hopefully Irvin does have a good game here. We're going to roll with the Orioles in this one. Next matchup, we've got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Philadelphia Phillies. It's looking like both teams are in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 9. Dodgers coming into this matchup 36-28. The Phillies 31-32. Pitching for the Dodgers is Bobby Miller with an ERA of 1.06. Pitching for the Phillies is Aaron Nola with an ERA of 4.30. Miller, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Nola, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 12 strikeouts. The Dodgers beating the Phillies 5-4 yesterday. I'm sorry, losing 5-4 to the Phillies yesterday. Phillies playing good baseball right now. They're on a 6-game winning streak. They're playing well. Dodgers 1-4 on the road, struggling on the road right now. Phillies 5-0 at home. They're playing good at home during this run they're on. Nola coming off probably his best game of the season, giving up no runs. Bobby Miller's been good on the mound for the Dodgers here, and I like the Phillies. They're playing well. Got a nice win streak. Playing good at home. I'll take the Phillies in this one at home. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Mets opening up as road favorites at -130. The Pirates +110 with the over-under at 9. Mets coming into this matchup 30-34. The Pirates 33-29. Pitching for the Mets is Kodai Senga with an ERA of 3.75. Pitching for the Pirates is Johan Oviedo with an ERA of 4.29. Senga, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Oviedo, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. The Mets, they're on a 7-game losing streak. They lost to the Pirates 14-7 yesterday. Yeah, Pirates played very good yesterday, and as far as pitching goes, Vito's been good on the mound. Senga's been good on the mound too, but I just don't know what the heck is going on with the Mets. 0-6 on the road. 7-game losing streak. I mean, they're playing just horrible baseball here, giving up a lot of runs too. And the Pirates, they're playing well. They're 7-3 in their last 10 here, and yeah, I'm gonna take the Pirates plus 1.5 at home. All right, next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at minus 185. The Nationals plus 160 with the over-under at 9.5. Washington coming into this matchup 25-37. The Braves 39-24. Pitching for the Nationals is Mackenzie Gore with an ERA of 3.66. Pitching for the Braves is Jared Schuster with an ERA of 4.99. Gore, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Schuster, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 1 strikeout. Washington losing to the Braves yesterday 3-2. They're on a 5-game losing streak right now. Braves, they're on a 6-game winning streak. They're playing great baseball. Washington, they've really struggled against the Braves and on the road. Atlanta 5-0 at home, getting it done. Schuster's been pretty decent on the mound for the Braves here, and I'm going to roll with Atlanta at home. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as home favorites at minus 110. The Rangers plus 100 with the over-under at 8. Rangers coming into this matchup 40-22. The Rays 47-19. Pitching for the Rangers is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA of 2.24. Pitching for the Rays is Taj Bradley with an ERA of 3.60. Eovaldi, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Bradley, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. The Rangers losing to Tampa Bay yesterday 8-3. Rays, they're on a 7-game win streak right now. They're playing great. The Rangers 1-5 against the Rays here head to head, and Rays 5-0 at home. They're playing great. Got a win streak. Bradley's been decent on the mound here. Eovaldi's been good on the mound for the Rangers. He's only given up 1 run in his last 3 starts. He's been very good this season for them here. I just like the way the Rays are playing. Always have been. They've just been dominant. Such a moneymaker too here, and rolling with the Rays at home. Next matchup, we've got the Oakland Athletics versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at minus 180. Oakland plus 160 with the over-under at 9. Oakland coming into this matchup 15-50. The Brewers 34-30. Pitching for Oakland is Paul Blackburn with an ERA of 6.0. Pitching for the Brewers is Julio Teheran with an ERA of 1.56. Blackburn, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Teheran, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Oakland on a 3-game winning streak, and at beating the Brewers 5-2 yesterday. Huge underdog win for Oakland. Quietly playing well in these last 3 games here. 3-15 on the road. Teheran's been good on the mound this season for the Brewers here. Blackburn, he's given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Hasn't been that great for Oakland. I still believe in the Brewers. I think they get back on track and get a win today against Oakland, and we're rolling with the Brewers at home. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the Cleveland Guardians. Guardians opening up as home favorites at minus 130. The Astros plus 115 with the over-under at 7.5. Houston coming into this matchup 36-28. The Guardians 30-33. Pitching for the Astros is J.P. France with an ERA of 3.44. Pitching for the Guardians is Tristan McKenzie with an ERA of 0. France, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. McKenzie, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 10 strikeouts. He's only pitched once this season. pitched a very, very good game in his debut. Houston on a 4-game losing streak, lost by 1 to Cleveland yesterday, 10-9, and in a shootout yesterday. Cleveland playing well on a 3-game winning streak. JP France, he's been pretty good all season here. He's been solid for the Astros, and McKenzie's only played 1 game. Looked good here, but I still think Astros are good underdogs today, and I'll take Astros plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at -120. Boston plus 105 with the over-under at 8.5. Boston coming into this matchup 32-32. The Yankees 37-28. Pitching for the Red Sox is Tanner Houck with an ERA of 5.46. Pitching for the Yankees is Domingo Yerman with an ERA of 3.69. Houck, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Yerman, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Boston beating the Yankees yesterday 3-2. It was a nice win for Boston. They are just 1-6 against the Yankees. 1-6 on the road against the Yankees here. So they really have struggled. How back-to-back 4-run games for Boston here. And I like the Yankees to bounce back today. And I'm going to roll with New York at home. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at -145. The Cubs plus 130 with the over-under at 8.5. Cubs coming into this matchup 27-36. The Giants 32-31. Pitching for the Cubs is Kyle Hendricks with an ERA of 4.70. Pitching for the Giants is John Brebbia with an ERA of 3.65. Hendricks, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Brebbia, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 0 runs, had 0 strikeouts. Brebbia has only been pitching around an inning, so that's why his numbers are pretty good, are very juiced up, because he literally just pitches an inning usually. Cubs coming off a 3-2 win yesterday against the Giants. Nice win for the Cubs here, who has struggled against the Giants. Hendricks hasn't been the best on the mound, but it'll be a bullpen game for the Giants here, which I'm not in love with. It'll probably be a bullpen game early on. And I think I'll take a shot with the Cubs plus 1.5 on the road. In the last matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Los Angeles Angels. Angels opening up as home favorites at -135. Seattle plus 115 with the over-under at 9. Seattle coming into this matchup 30-32. The Angels 35-30. Pitching for Seattle is Brian Wu with an ERA of 27. Pitching for the Angels is Patrick Sandoval with an ERA of 4.14. Wu, his first start of the season, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Sandoval, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Seattle losing to the Angels yesterday 5-4. Angels on a 5-game winning streak. They're playing good baseball here. Yeah, Wu, I mean, did not look good in his debut, giving up 6 runs in only 2 innings here. Not in love with that. Sandoval hasn't been that great on the mound, but I like the Angels at home. They're playing well, and I just don't trust Wu on the mound for the Mariners here, and I'm going to roll with the Angels at home. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.